keep that relationship pretty open, pretty fair, and try to be as accommodating as we can reasonably be. But if you put me in a situation of saying, Chief, I don't want you to enforce the law because it's me, I can't do that. Because the next time it may be somebody else. And I just don't have the luxury of deciding I will or will not enforce certain laws depending on who's involved. I just have to do all of it. I would rather we come to a reasonable agreement and get you someplace where you can continue this, but ultimately, if the decision is made that we're going to continue to camp in this location, then I'm going to have to take action. That's pretty much all I have to say.
Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Okay, guys, we're going to start the stack. Remember to keep your questions pointed and concise and non-inflammatory, please. Who would like to go first? Thomas, please.
Hi, my name is Thomas Hudson.
How do you do?
At any point in your decision making about picking the location that you did you ever think to consult the group that you were attempting to relocate?
Did I consult? No, I really didn't because I wasn't sure what we had available. And when this one came up, all the other alternatives were a long distance away. And frankly, I thought you wouldn't be in the same general area. Everything else that was available to me was a long way away.
Next to stack is the one we agreed.
Hi, my name is Sophia. I wondered, where exactly is it again?
It's
how many blocks away?
About one block that way, 2 blocks over. It's right next to the post office between Capitol Avenue and 4th on Ferry. It's a parking lot that is marked for tour buses and those kind of things. And for us, because it's city-owned, I don't have to deal with a property owner or anything like that, and I can provide those services there.
Next to stack is Lisbeth.
Hi, my name is Lisbeth Rath.
Yes,
Please bear with me, I'm losing my voice.
That's okay.
I understand that you didn't exactly know what you had available to you. I'm just wondering if it ever crossed your mind that you might want to consult with the people you were trying to relocate before you called a press conference and kind of forced their hand. Did you not think that that might be somewhat respectful or reasonable?
Well, some of the difficulty has been, and we saw it when we initially started the process for the first permit, is because of the nature of the organization, you kind of got to get into an assembly like this because no one person really has, as I understand it, the authority to negotiate or establish or make any commitments on behalf of the group. And that puts us in a precarious situation as far as trying to negotiate or trying to deal with other owners, property owners, and everything else. Now, I freely admit, no, I didn't come to this group and say, where do you want to be? I just thought you wanted to be in the same general area with the same general amenities, if not better, and so I tried to find a place that fit that criteria.
But sir, my question is not whether you would consult with us as to where we wanted to be, but once you knew the confines, and once you had a potential site set out, why didn't you even think of coming by and doing what we're doing now?
Well, that's kind of why I'm here. I mean, I went from point A to point B as soon as we had it set up.
But it was C. You went from point A to point C.
Sir, as a facilitator, I think I'd like to clarify. What she's saying is prior to the press conference, is why didn't you guys come to us and say, this is the location we have for you? Is this something that you would be comfortable with? Or can we find a different location maybe that makes more of the statement that the group is trying to achieve?
To be fair, I'm not sure I've got a much more comparable location. You know, of what the city has available to it, that was the closest thing I had. Now, other alternatives were facilities such as parking lots and police stations, or out on Fluff Street or other locations. So this was the closest reasonable thing. And if location is an issue, then that's my fault, and I apologize. But I was trying to get you as close as where you are now as I could get.